What's good out there, my paisanos? How you guys doing out there? Got Louis the Lions right here, coming to you live. Hope you guys are having a blessed night, and if you're not, like I always tell you guys, pray upon it. Because there's nobody else in this world that's going to understand you better than that man up there. So if you got problems that you do not know how to face or handle, leave it in that man's hands above. I'm telling you, Jesus will help you get through each and everything you're facing in life. But in order for him to help us, we got to be the ones to meet him halfway in the middle. You know, we can't always expect Jesus to come to our rescue and say, hey, Jesus, I'm facing this tribulation, or I'm going through this, or, this is not going my way, so I need you to fix it. Jesus is only going to do what he can do. Now, the other 50% of that is up to us to do. Now, with that being said, guys, all these momos out here, all these mamalukes that are disrespecting poor Charlie Kirk's family and parading around on Charlie Kirk's death. What is wrong with you guys? What is the matter with you? Where is your heart? You know what? Let me take that back, because a lot of you guys that have been parading around on his death don't have a heart. Because if you did, you would know common sense that it's wrong. Any kind of political violence is wrong. This is all going back to that bullshit back in the 60s and 70s, where the race wars were happening. So many didn't like each other, they killed them for their color. That was wrong. Just as much as this is wrong today. That's the problem with the leftists. When they get caught up, held up, or stuck up in a situation that they cannot back out of, or can't talk to themselves out of, the only thing that they know how to do is resort to violence. This shit has got to stop. We have got to come together as a country. And in order to do that, in order for us to be a country again, a strong country again, we need to shut down our borders. Keep them locked. You want to come over here for a visit, for a vacation, that's fine. But there's going to be a time limit. And on that time limit, if that's already been done and over with, then you need to return back to your home, your own country. Okay? Second of all, the illegals. How do we stop that? It's the same thing as going back to number one. Close off the borders. Quit letting everybody, Tom, Dick, and Harry, just come on in. We need to get the gangs off the streets, the drugs out of our schools. We need to come together. We need to focus on Charlie Kirk's inspiration that he has left all of us, including his words of wisdom. And we need to follow them. We need to follow them. Ladies and gentlemen, if we do not come together as a country, there ain't going to be much of a country to run. This violent shit, killing somebody over their voice, killing somebody over their race, it's got to stop. And everyone that has been parading and celebrating on this tragedy. Yes, they lost their jobs, and I'm glad that they did. But you know what? They should have been fined, all right? They should have lost their jobs. They should have been fined, and they should have been jailed. If you're going to go around and parading around on something that was very serious and tragic as that, you need to be in jail. Because up here, there's something that's not working right. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys take the time to look at my beautiful new quotes that I have came up with tonight that are for tomorrow. I'm trying to do this new quote on a day thing. So bear with me. I'm still kind of getting the hang of this, doing new quotes every day. I used to do them once a couple weeks, but now, with everything going on and the anger that I got built up, I just been kind of pushing out and knocking out my quotes, left and right. So I hope you guys enjoy them. Anyways, remember what I always tell you guys. Respect one another. Love one another. All right? And we need to come together. It's the only way. I'm Louis the Lions. Talk to you guys later. I'm out of here.